Welcome back everyone, this is Dad Rahman and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be covering Unit 3 Personal Finance. Unit 3 Personal Finance. Today's topic is your favorite one. It's about current accounts. Current accounts. Now, what is a current account? A current account is a current account with little to no interest. Is an account with little to no interest. With little to no interest. Now, we can link to why it's called a current account. The account is current alongside the cardholder allowing to deposit his cash inside the bank. To deposit his cash inside the bank. Inside the bank. He can also withdraw cash as well. Withdraw cash to cover his expenditure. So his expenditure is like expending to cover all his day-to-day living. So his costs. Cover expenditure. Day-to-day living. Costs. Day-to-day living costs. So when you cover your expenditure, what I mean by covering his expenditure, he has enough money to pay for. He has enough money to survive. Money to survive. Well, let's change the one money because it's so vague. The one money is so vague. We'll call it capital. Enough capital to survive. Now, also, there are four types of current accounts, and I'll explain them to you now. Miss G, I hope you're watching this video because it's very important. Your whole class should watch it. Wiktoria, Kristina, JP, David, Cole, Analiese, Georgia, everyone should watch this video. It's very, very important. And a couple of others who I don't know. Sarah, Syra, Chris, Kirsty. All those people should watch this video. So, the first account is a standard account. It's a standard account. Now, this is the most basic type of account. Standard account is the most common account. Common account. Obviously, you can deposit your cash. And withdraw any time. Your cash and withdraw any time. So anytime the cardholder, keywords for today, cardholder, deposit, so when the cardholder is trying to borrow money from the bank, like let's say he's trying to borrow a certain amount of cash, he can withdraw that cash he's put into the bank, called a deposit, anytime he wishes. But the advantage is there's no overdraft. There's no overdraft fee. An advantage is that there is no overdraft fee. So what I mean by that is if the cardholder borrows more capital than the available cash balance in his bank, there'll be no fee charged on that. He doesn't have to pay anything on the amount overdraft borrowed, on the amount of capital borrowed. So cardholder is not responsible for any capital borrowed above the limit. Borrowed above the limit. Fee. So that's the standard account. There's another account called the basic account. A basic account. Now this account is the same thing. Well, all accounts you can deposit your cash and withdraw anytime, okay? So this account, the problem is that there is interest on amount borrowed. That's a problem. Yeah, basic account, it's common. It's a common account, but not as common as the standard account. When you go up the ladder, like when you go up the hierarchy, like when you go to premium packaged account and then you go to student account, it becomes less common. So the problem is that there is interest on the amount borrowed. If you can't pay interest, actually let's not write that. I don't have enough space, so whiteboard is too small. Okay, and now we move on to the premium account, premium packaged. Now this type of account, again you can deposit your cash and withdraw, but this time there's overdraft involved. There's overdraft involved. Let's say you borrow more than the amount, then that's called an overdraft, and if you can't pay that back, you'll go into debt. So so I don't have enough space here. And then there's a student account. This type of account is very useful for university students or any students in full-time employment, part-time jobs, anything like that. Good for students. The account can cover all the expenses. The account can cover all the expenses, so he'll have the student account. There's a certain limit to which you can spend, so you need to make sure you spend that amount of capital wisely, so the student is likely to have enough capital to cover all the expenses involved in surviving. So like food, water, electricity, rent is a fixed cost, bills needed like electricity bills, water bills, anything like that. He has enough money to pay for it. Anything like that. So yes, that's what I've got for today. This is about this lesson is about the current account, which will come up on next week's mock paper in Miss G's personal finance lesson. There are more topics involved, including the role of money, life insurance and life assurance. They're two different words. that will come up, and lots of others will come up as well. So this is one part. I'll make another video. I'll make another video as well. So yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, share my video, help promote my channel, and peace out. And also one thing, there's keywords which we learned today. A card holder is in business is the person who owns an asset, who's been given the ownership to hold the card, so it belongs to them. So if I'm a card holder, that means the card that I borrowed from the bank, where the bank has the card which I borrowed from the bank has allowed me to keep it, so it's now mine. The asset is now mine, it belongs to me. So that's what card holder means. A deposit is a sum of money. Well, money's too vague, don't use the word money. It's a sum of capital which you put into your bank or financial institution on a regular basis. So that's what a deposit is. So those are two keywords which you learned today. If it says put your money in, just instead so you can deposit your cash, it's much more specific. So yes, like, comment, and peace out.